Straight out of East Blue. It's a One Piece manga review from Cool Guy for You. Alright. So, we have Morgan and Helmeppo defeated. The Marines, now with the higher ranks, Toast, they're going to be completely demoralized against these two who they already were pretty much concluding that they are some tough cookies to defeat. So, with Morgan and Helmeppo defeated, the Marines are now quite powerless, but in a stunning moment, they are very happy to be free of Axar Morgan. They hated him. They hated being under his rule on this island. So, that is that part. Zoro collapses. Apparently, he did not eat for 9 days. And as the village kind of gives him a thanks meal. And so, if you didn't eat for 9 days, what are you going to do? You'd pretty much eat a horse at that point. So Zoro stuffs himself at an inn of sorts with the others, Luffy and Helmeppo and the little girl that tried to feed Zoro, I believe. And Luffy, he is always just stuffing his face. He's always just stuffing his face in this show, this manga, this series. Great series, by the way. Definitely great. I got the hat there. But that's for reacting. I cannot wait to get back into One Piece. Really. But as far as I get, I keep falling behind, so that's a problem. Which is funny. All right, so they are treated well, and the town is likely free. So they saved the town from Axar Morgan. Who knows what happened to them? But anyhow, Zoro asks of the future, of the plans, of what they're going to do. What's next? What is next? Really good question. Luffy states, quite simply, to head for the Grand Line. Quite an interesting place. Kobe says the world's top pirates gather there. So the strong of the strong, the strongest of the strong. So they are hyping it. And believe me, I thought it would take a lot longer to get there than it did in the anime. But it makes sense to get there, sooner than hundreds of episodes. Minor spoiler, because you need to keep changing it up, and you gotta deliver. And boy, does One Piece deliver. At least so far with what I've seen. So, anyhow. So the goal is to attain the One Piece. Oh, so mysterious is the One Piece. Who knows? I intend to do a video and give all my speculation, because there were certain things that were very interesting with what I saw. So with how far I've gotten. So I want to give all my speculation. And then I saw one thing. I'll admit, I saw one thing that may have been half spoilery. But nonetheless, um, I will still deliver the speculation I had before I had seen one image or concept art or something that may have alluded to certain meat and potatoes of the series, or who knows, it may have been someone else's speculation, I don't know. But anyhow, back to this. Oh, I forgot to say, One Piece chapter 7 of the manga, called Friend. So Kobe and Luffy kind of become friends forever. Really good connection there. Kobe was friendless, and none stood up to him, or none stood up for him before. So Luffy is a very good friend, very good-hearted. Not your typical pirate. So Zoro warns Kobe of intel on his past becoming known and possibly ruining his recruitment chance into the Marines. He was on a, what was it, Alvida's pirate ship or something. I keep thinking Velveeta or something. I'm hungry. Not as hungry as Luffy, though. So, the Marines, after giving them a grace bit of time, they order Luffy and Zoro to leave being pirates. They have to oppose them, so it's just part of their job. So, after the Marines order him to leave, Kobe kind of sticks. He kind of sticks. So, the Marines question Kobe of his status to Luffy and Zoro. Here's where it's a little tense. They deliver these tense moments. And as far as I'm aware, the guy is part of it. The guy behind this series, he works with a team, which explains that you can do a lot more with a team, but my goodness, is he brilliant. Brilliant. He's probably a lot older now than when he began, I'll tell you that much. He's probably like, I don't know, what, 10, 20 years older? 20 years older, I think, yeah. Something like that. So, I wonder how old he is now. He would probably be, if he started back then at like 20, he'd be like 40 now or something like that. So, very interesting. Anyhow, I always get off on side topics. So Kobe plays along, denying a connection with them. Then the Marines ask Luffy about it, to get another angle at it. So, what does Luffy decide to do? This guy, I'm telling you, I don't know. Luffy the monkey, starts to reveal Kobe's past. Just unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Kobe at this point must have felt like he was just absolutely being thrown under the bus at this point, or rather the ship. But yeah, Luffy starts to reveal Kobe's past. Just spouts off about it casually. Oh yeah, la 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 la. And of course, Luffy has a way with words. He says Kobe worked for a fat and ugly female pirate, Albeida, for 2 years. Kobe just, I'm telling you, all the emotions in the world running through his veins at this point for his dream to be being ruined. His goal, his dream to become a Marine. Kobe resorts to punching Luffy. Luffy returns the fire. So Kobe gets punched by Luffy. Zoro restrains Luffy. He stops him. Thus, the Marines' perception of them is pretty crystal clear now. Crystal clear. And the Marines want them out. They want them off the island, not beating people up. So, enough's enough. So Kobe begins to ponder what they had done for him unto the end. Thinking little of himself. He's thinking little of himself. And that's a key thing. You gotta have confidence to agree, not overconfidence, but you gotta have confidence. You can't think little of yourself, and you can't let other people, think little of you, in the sense of, talking you down or something like that. So Kobe, the moment arrives. He stands up for his dream and asks to join the Marines. They're curious about the fullness of his backstory, his past with the pirates, because they can't have anyone, they can't hire anyone associated, or the whole organization would be infiltrated. Can't have that. So you gotta have people not associated with anything to do with pirates. So Kobe, he bows, total respect. Stomach. And the guy allows Kobe to join, despite his past. Kobe, he really stood up to him. He really made it very clear that he wanted to join, and he'd be loyal. He'd be a good Marine. So Kobe sees Zoro and Luffy off in their little rowboat or sailboat, whatever the case. Looks like sailboat. Yeah. So Kobe sees them off. Gives a thankful salute. And then it's revealed as well, all the other Marines join in. And then, they did that for freeing the island. But then they dish out self-punishment because they violated their own conduct code. Saluting pirates is a no-no. So they punish themselves with no food for a week. Oh boy. It would be tough as a Marine, apparently. So Zoro and Luffy end up in a small boat, headed for the Grand Line. So where else? Where are they headed? Where will they arrive next is the question. So yeah, that was this bit, and we still managed to make it out to be quite a decent amount of time. So thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more of the One Piece manga review. Let me know what you thought down below. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more. I will see you up ahead. As always, take her cool.